Today's video, how your body shapes your mind. And I'm going to show you that it is scientifically proven, and within 2 minutes you can actually reach a higher level of engagement and energy to be a better speaker. Are you ready? Let's do this. Welcome to Good Morning Maddie, by the way. So today is not just a how-to video, but it's also an interaction from one of my favorite speaker, Amy Cuddy. If you haven't seen this Amy Cuddy TED Talk, you have to see it. I'm going to leave a little link beneath the video. But let's start with awkward interaction. Let's begin.
Interested in other people's body language. You know, we're interested in an awkward interaction or a smile or a contemptuous glance or maybe a very awkward wink or maybe even something like a handshake.
Look at this lucky policeman gets to shake hands with the President of the United States. Oh, and here comes the Prime Minister of it. No.
Interaction. Now, awkward interaction is one of those things that can be dangerous, especially when it is geared towards your audience. If you say something the wrong way, give the wrong handshake or the wrong body signals, you may actually offend more than you are helping towards your audience. Number 2, what does your body say to you?
When we think about communication, we think about interactions. So what is your body language communicating to me? What's mine communicating to you? We tend to forget, though, the other audience that's influenced by our nonverbals, and that's ourselves. We are also influenced by our nonverbals, our thoughts and our feelings and our physiology.
Okay. This makes a lot of sense, right? Because when you walk into a room and you feel like some people tend to be a little bit more intimidating than others, it's because their body are shaping their mind. Posture, body posture, as in expanding. It is proven that when you expand more, you're showing confidence, power, and assertiveness. So it is normal to feel bigger, to have bigger arms, to spread wide, to walk around, to take bigger steps, because you are showing your audience and you are talking to yourself and your body and your thinking, telling you that I feel more confident because I'm bigger. When you're feeling powerless. So when you're feeling powerless, I remember a quote that I've read once before, which says that you thinking small doesn't help the world. Now, when we are feeling powerless, just like in the animal kingdom, once again, we tend to feel small and to act small and to curve and to be smaller.
What do we do when we feel powerless? We do exactly the opposite. We close up, we wrap ourselves up, we make ourselves small. We don't want to bump into the person next to us. So again, both animals and humans do the same thing.
A very common behavior that we see in all sorts of surroundings, socially, in workplaces, in schools, even in the MBA classrooms, where you see a prominently dominant amount of men and women who expand more, dictated by their genders.
You see it on their faces and their bodies, and they sit in their chair and they make themselves tiny, and they go like this when they raise their hand. I noticed a couple things about this. One, you're not going to be surprised, it seems to be related to gender. So women are much more likely to do this kind of thing than men. Women feel chronically less powerful than men, so this is not surprising.
And it doesn't surprise me that women might actually feel smaller in the workplace, in the school place, because of the environment. The 2 dominant hormones that actually influence your thinking and your body are testosterone and cortisol. Testosterone is the dominant hormone and cortisol is the stress hormone, which means that in the primal world and in everyday life, if you have a high level of testosterone and a low level of cortisol, you are an effective and powerful leader. However, if you have high testosterone and lower cortisol, you are a crazy ass boss who's about to kill us. It is not effective leadership. So how do we change that, and how did Amy prove scientifically that it is possible to bring your level of energy and your level of testosterone and cortisol to a certain point where you are more confident when you are faced with a challenge? 2 minutes. The 2 minutes power pause. So the 2 minutes power pause is basically a position that you need to take before you go into any serious interaction For example, an interview, a speech, a presentation, a pitch, or even going to speak to someone that you really like and you're feeling really, really nervous. How does it work? It's really simple. I actually thought it was quite silly when I first saw the video, but I was so hooked that I have to say it is powerful. You can have the Wonder Woman pose, hey, the Superman pose, and the victory pose, Usain Bolt. Whichever of these poses you decide to do is completely up to you. These poses, if done effectively for 2 minutes before any form of interaction, will actually increase your level of energy. I'm not lying, it is scientifically proven. It's Amy Cuddy who said it. She's a psychologist. You need to listen to her. I personally love what Amy talks about. She is amazing. She is one of those women that you need to look out for. Next time you go into a talk, remember to do a 2 minutes power pause. Funny enough, that's all for today. Tell me something. Have you ever considered that your body shapes your mind? Do you ever power pause before going on stage to get rid of the nerves? I would love to know what kind of rituals you do and you take before you go on stage or before you tackle a very serious situation. My name is Matty. I am your lifestyle motivator and your inspirational coach, helping you to be more confident, to speak boldly, freely, and be heard. Leave a comment underneath the video, and guess what? I will see you in the next video. Bye!